Welcome back, guys, to another planet-based video. Last time we built all of this, we had our first biologist come in from space, and he should now be working, or she should now be working in the base. Looks like our carrier bot is not in the quality to run. Looks like we're running out of power, which is fine because our power should be coming back online. Maybe not. We might run out of power, which is fine. I think we have enough meals to deal with that at the moment. Oh, we're creating power. We're kind of doing a power surge. That's fine. Everyone is working on food, and that's really what we want because starvation is really bad. Structures out of power. 5 structures. Oh, we don't want that with the biodome. So we might need more wind turbines. What can I... Okay. What can we do to increase the power? A base pod, a simple pad that you can use for expansion of the base. There is no risk of thunderstorms on this planet. Anti-meteor laser requires a telescope. Telescope requires a control center. Radio antenna requires a control center. Okay. We need more solar panels. Put it here, and we'll connect it there, because that's going to slowly gain us more power. Because our wind turbines are not creating us enough power as of right now. So we're going to create more solar panels and just kind of continue to build as much as we can. See, look, we still have a bunch of scrap parts, a bunch of bioplastic out here, and we're creating metal and bioplastic. So we're creating quite a lot of material to use. You know what we could use? We could use a sick bay, actually. We have not built one of those yet. We're going to build it kind of off next to the habitable zone of our station. Build it off that way. Now we just need someone to come out and build it, which this guy is up to the case. He is out and he has constructed that thing in no time. Now we should be creating much more energy no matter what time of day or night it is. So we want some workers. Let's see if the next drop pod, if we can get one this episode, will just be like workers and biologists. I want a guard, actually, so we can have someone to maintain our... Oh, here we go. What do we get? What do we get this time? Okay, so we got... That's a guard. And we got another engineer. That's good. Okay, so I think 10 will be okay for now, so I'm going to turn off the colonists. Now, we won't be getting any more colonists, but we have enough colonists as of right now. So I think for right now, we want to create our very first control center. And we want it to be hooked through there like that, through as many zones as we can, because we just want the security to be maintainable with how the base is run. The medical bay will soon be operable. Then we can start treating broken legs and broken everything. Why are you carrying metal all the way that way, dude? We might need more workers. We're going to go to the landing pad, we're going to turn colonists back on, and we're going to get as many workers as we possibly can. And maybe biologists. So we're going to get a 50-50 chance. Well... Gosh. Okay. We're going to get a 60-40 chance. So we still need biologists, but we need workers a lot, because workers are what are getting us our ore, and we aren't getting very much ore, which is the way we're going to get metal. So we're lacking metal as of right now. We have starch being created, which is how we get bioplastic. But we have so much bioplastic already made to where we don't need a lot. In fact, one of those, no, two beds. We want 2 beds. And we want them to be basically the primary source of anything we need. How many ores do you need? You have 3, just you need someone to come operate you. Look at that, now we have a sick bed, so if anyone breaks their leg or anything like that, they can come in, lay in the bed, and be restored. Are you thirsty? Okay, now that we have the maintenance beds, or the hospital beds, we can have everything we actually need and want. So now we're working on getting metal for this building. Hopefully. We have workers going out to get ore. Which is another thing we need. And hopefully we have just an absolute ton of food to last us for when our new workers come in. Workers. 2 biologists. Okay. We're gonna go 100% workers. Because we have a ton of biologists, which is gonna give us food. Which is good. We might actually want to... We're gonna do this for now. I know it's kind of early, but we will be pretty much booty hole pounded when it comes to food late game. So we want as much food as we can possibly get. Maybe even invest in another one of these so that we can produce as much, like 2 foods at the same time. So we almost have everything in the storage room, which is good. We need metal for there, and we need metal and bioplastic over here. Are we running out of bioplastic? We are. Okay. There's a meal maker. We have 2 meal makers. They both make meals. And we have a bunch of meals being made. We need a ton of workers. We might even need more of these things. Just because we're starting to run low. There we go. Look at that. We have another oxygen generator, which is, we need that a lot. Why aren't you generating a lot? Okay, now we should have a ton of workers coming out. At least 2. 3 workers. Okay, that's all we need. We don't need any more colonists, because we might even be overdoing it with that many colonists. Okay, now that we have a ton of workers, we need to go out there and mine. Production is booming. We have Alexander Cox and C.E. Cross using the mine at the moment. I don't know what C.E. Cross stands for. Maybe it's Celebrity Encounter. We just need 1 more metal and then we can hook up the second oxygen machine. for approximately 30 people. Okay. See, we're running low on energy. Okay. It'll happen more than normal, usually. Is that a worker? That is a worker. Okay. So we're producing a lot of food. We have all these plants producing starch. Metal processor has been built. Good. We have an ore here. We have a bunch of starch. There we go. Take that ore. What are you taking? You're taking a bioplastic to here? Okay. We are basically just producing. We needed workers for this. Now that we have so many workers, we can start having good, like, use. Yay, now we have 2 bioplastic processors. Which means that once this is built, we want more starch and we want to start getting medical plants. Because starch plants do produce food, so we have a sustainable amount of food. It's just we really need medical supplies and metal. We auto-saved. That's perfectly fine. We are producing a lot. We're also running out of material, which is bad, but it's okay as of right now. Good thing I saved up a stock on food, because they are really using it. Good thing we have all those biologists, because as soon as we get this other thing going, we need to start producing more food to where we can't use it all. There we go. Producing tons and tons of oxygen. Wait a minute. This is a huge one. How big can those things get? So it's just a medium. So they don't have large oxygen generators. That's okay. I think we should be able to do like kind of like thermonuclear reaction to where we can have like energy created by lava from the Earth's core. We might want to invest eventually. Oh, sorry. We might want to invest eventually. Or maybe right now. Yeah, we can do it right now. We'll put a water tank here. And we'll connect it to this. Bam. Look at that. We saved ourselves 1 metal and 1 bioplastic. Which we're creating a lot of bioplastic, which is good. Look, we're starting to put food in storage again. That's excellent. We have meals ready, bioplastic being created, metal being created. All of this is good. Great works of men and women are being created in this very moment, on this very planet. Like, we have a water tank now, and we can start filling it with water. If our water ever goes down, we can use this water tank. I want to see it being filled. What do you look like when you're full? Like, how much water will you really hold? Can't even. Oh, there's the water. Look at that. Look at that. That's cool. Oh, we're starting to produce more water. I don't know why we produce more water at night, but we do. So we can fill up this tank. Starting to produce a lot of wind energy. Maybe not. Wind. Come on. Wind power. Oh, look at that. It's starting to get into the dome. I really like the art style / graphics of the game because they just look really nice. They're appeasing to the eyes. It's just very well made. Oh, look at that. Are we producing energy? We are. Very slightly, though. Oh, there we go. We're starting to produce more energy now. Look at that. And then once the sun comes up, it's just going to be like, bam. And we're just going to produce gigatons of energy. Just wait. Just you wait. They are producing. They are producing well. Look at that. We have those at 30, these at 16. We're producing amount of energy to greatness. So now we should be able to build this. Okay, where they're coming out to build it. Good. This is cool looking. There we go. We'll find out what we can do in there. That place is huge. Security console, radio console, telescope console. Ooh. I hope our intruders don't attack. So now we should be able to go to security control, yellow alert, and red alert. That is great. I really like this game. It's really great. I just basically figured out about this game earlier this week. And I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. I need it. That's just me. It was just love at first sight, I guess. I wonder if we could have a second mine right here. If we can. Look at that bad boy. Need a lot of metal for it. Okay. And now we also want to build, so we can build a radar and a telescope. What is a telescope? Detects incoming disasters. And an anti-meteor laser to aim at and destroy meteors. We're gonna want that there. Soon we're gonna need so much. We're gonna need so much metal. Okay. I love the art style of this game so much. It's so great. Like, to have an idea like this in your head and to execute it this well to where it's this huge like it's huge glass domes. Well, I guess it's bioplastic, but it's these huge domes of this art style, and then inside you have all of this. That's amazing. Okay, so let's see. 1, 1, 2. We have 2 engineers, 5 biologists, and 6 workers. What are we? What's wrong? Oh, that's just him. You're gonna fall asleep on the job. Who do you think you are? I didn't say you could fall asleep on the job. Whew. Lots of foods. Oh no. Oh, people broken their limbs. What'd you do? A trauma injury. What did we do? Oh god. Putting you back up to standards. We might lose our robots eventually. It'll be okay for a little bit. It'll eventually get annoying though. And eventually we'll just have tons and tons of colonists just ravaging the base, looking for guns and all sorts of machinery. So we can't expand this way because obviously there's a huge cluster of rocks unless we can build on top of those rocks and just destroy them. So we're gonna build out here, obviously come around, go through those valleys. So there's gonna be another huge area here. And it's basically just gonna, our colony is gonna grow. Like, it's really gonna grow. So this has been another day of Planet Base. I don't even know if I said the first name of the game on the original episode, so this game is called Planet Base. We will see you next time. Peace out, homies. I know I have like 3 series open, but I kind of want to talk about how Bleach is going, because I mean I still want to do it and everything, but this is it's Planet Base. Don't think that way. I know what you're thinking. This is not Planet Anus. That